stay with the animal theme and head on out to the new zoo. Neil Anderson joins us live. What are we checking out now, Neil?
Well, good morning, Angela. We're checking out Bonnie and Clyde's family, and it's growing.
Oh, tell us.
Yeah, check out the family here. These are cotton-top Tamarins, and Bonnie and Clyde are the parents to two sets of litters. So you've got the two older ones. You can see they're a little bit smaller. They're carrying around the young ones. They were born the day after Christmas last year. And our new set of twins, they were born on August 5th this year. Now, you know what's interesting with these guys, Angela, is that for them to be good parents, it's not by instinct. You know, some animals by instinct, you know, they can be pretty good parents. With cotton-top Tamarins, it has to be learned. So for them to be successful, like you see the middle, or I should say the oldest set right here, they're right now, because they're under 14 months of age, they're about roughly around 8 months age, they're like the play siblings for the youngest set. But they have to learn to carry. You see how they're carrying them on the back?
Yeah, so those are actually, those are their siblings. That's not mom or dad.
That's not mom or dad. You can see and they're really active, these little, but they're learning how to go ahead and carry. Now, if they weren't able to go ahead and learn how to carry these little ones like that, when they become parents, they would not be good parents. They would not be able to hold and carry. So they have to learn how to be good parents. So it really takes two litters they have to go through. So now what they're doing is, you know, they're more on the play end of it. After 14 months, they become more of a parent helper at that particular point. But it is something with cotton-top Tamarins, and especially with these guys, you know, they're one of the most highly endangered primate in the world. There's only about 2,000 left in the world. Actually, back in 1973, you know, they stopped the import. They banned the imports to bring these little guys in. But you can get a chance to come out on our northern trail and check them out. You can see right in front of you here, that's one of the siblings, and they're so inquisitive. But it's just fun to watch them play. Now, in the morning, especially if you come out in the morning, their day starts basically about an hour and a half after daylight breaks. Then they get moving. And then, you know, throughout the day, they'll have periods of rest, but then they'll have periods of play and foraging and everything. And what we do is we put a lot of their food all over within the exhibit, so we kind of mimic their foraging techniques and habits that they would be out in the wild. But it's fun to watch all these little guys cruise around.
What do they like to eat?
They like, you know, they're more on a fruit, vegetable, seed, particular type of diet. So we'll give them a lot of different things. They do eat now, like mealworms, crickets, that as well. But what we do is we give them a very varied diet, and we use a lot of different techniques for them, you know, from hiding their food and everything, and they want to investigate everything. I say especially...
What is going on?
Right, you know, it's funny, is these little tiny ones, they're at the age right now that they're doing more. It's like about 4 weeks they start the investigating, or actually they'll stay on mom and dad up until that point. Then after that they become very active, and they're going to spend a lot of time checking things out. You see the little one, but then they'll always go back to either mom, dad, or the other siblings and catch a ride right on the back. You see there's one hanging out up in the top, investigating the food over there. And it's at this particular point, too, that they begin on solid foods. Once they're about 6 weeks old, they start investigating that as well.
Well, the older ones have their hands full with the babies, that's for sure.
Yes, they do.
Thanks, Neil. We'll see you